Okay, welcome 5-6. Today we're going to be working on adding and subtracting fractions with the same denominator. So just quickly, we need to remember the top number of a fraction is the numerator, and that's how many parts there are, and the bottom number of a fraction is the denominator, and that's how many parts it's split into. So if we look at 3/4 here, the numerator, we have 3, so there's 3 parts that we have in the fraction, and 4 is how many parts it's split up into. Okay, so question 1, when we add or subtract fractions, the denominators have to be the same before we plus. So if we look at 3/9 plus 4/9, both of the denominators are the same, so we can add them together. So 3/9 plus 4/9, basically all we do is add the numerators together, the top numbers. 3 plus 4 equals 7/9. The denominators never change because the denominator is how many parts the fraction is broken up into. The numerator is how many we have. So if we look down here, we've got 3/9. So 3 is the numerator, how many parts we have. The denominator is how many parts it's broken up into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3/9 plus 4/9 down here will equal 7/9 down the bottom. Okay, what I want you to do now is 2/8 plus 5/8. So I want you to pause the video, I want you to have a go at this question in your book, and then once it's done, hit play and I'll explain how to do this one. Okay, so we're going to add this fraction. So we've got 2/8 plus 5/8. So both of the denominators are the same, so we can go ahead and then add the two fractions together. So basically we add the numerators together. 2 plus 5 is 7. And the numerator stays, the denominator, the bottom number stays the same, so we have 7/8. Now let's check with the picture down the bottom. First of all, it's broken up into 8 parts, so the denominator will be 8. We started off with 2/8, 1, 2. Now we're going to add 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7/8. Okay, the next question we're going to do is 5/10 take away 2/10. Now it's the same with takeaway. We can't do it, can't take fractions away from each other unless the denominators are both the same. So they're both 10, so we can take them away. So we have 5/10 take away 2/10. The answer will be 5 take away 2 is 3/10. Now let's check on the picture down the bottom. So here we have the picture that's split up into 10 parts, so the denominator will be 10. And we want to start with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/10, and we want to take away 2/10. Take away that one, take away that one. We're left with 3/10. 1, 2, 3/10. Okay, what I want you to do is we've got 5/7 take away 2/7. I want you guys to have a go at this. So pause the video, do this in your book, and then I'm going to explain how to do it. You can use the picture down the bottom to help you if you'd like. Okay, 5/7 take away 2/7. 5 take away 2 is 3, and the denominator stays the same, so it'll be 3/7. Okay, this next one is a little bit harder. We've got 2 processes to get this correct. So we've got 1/2 take away 2/10. Now both of our denominators aren't the same, so what we're going to have to do is either multiply or divide any of these numbers to make them the same. So we could either divide the 10 by 5 to get to 2, but whatever you do to the top or the bottom number, you have to do to the top. Now 2 won't divide by 5, so what we're going to have to do here is we're going to make 2 times 5 equals 10, so they're both the denominators will be 10. But whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So we'll also have to times the 1 by 5. So we'll rewrite the number sentence out again. So 1 times 5 will be 5. And 2 times 5 will be 10. Okay, now both of our denominators are the same. They're both 10. So now we can do the takeaway. So 5 take away 2 will be 3. And the denominators stay the same, so it'll be 3/10. Okay, let's just visualize what we did here. So 1/2, and we've times them all by 5. 1/2 is here. Okay, 1 out of 2. Alright, now we've times it by 5, the numerator, and we've times the denominator by 5, and we've changed it to 5/10. So if we look here, here is 5/10. You can see that they're the exact same size, they're just split up into more parts. So we did 5/10 take away 2/10, so let's cross out 2/10, and we'll count, we're left with 1, 2, 3/10. Okay, what I want you to do now is have a go at doing 1/3 plus 1/6 in your book. So pause the video now and then I'll explain how to do it. Okay, use the pictures I've got here to help you if you'd like. So here's 1/3 and here is 1/6. Okay, so 1/3 plus 1/6. Now we can't add because the denominators aren't the same. So we could either divide the 6 by 2 to get to 3, but we can't divide the numerator by 2 because it would be 0.5 and we need a whole number. So we're going to times 3 by 2 and then times the numerator 1 by 2. So we'll be left with 1 times 2 is 2, 3 times 2 is 6. So now we have 2/6 plus 1/6. So if we look down here, I've added 2/6, so we changed 1/3, which is here, into 2/6. So the fraction is exactly the same size, it's just chopped up into smaller parts. So we'll get rid of the 1/3. 2/6 plus 1/6, 1 plus 2 is 3, and the denominator stays the same, will be 3/6. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, the next one we're going to do is 1/2 plus 3/8. Now we can't add these until the denominators are the same. Okay, so we either have to times the 2 by 4 to get to 8 and then the denominators are the same, or divide the denominator 8 by 4 to get to 2. Now we can't divide 3 by 4 because it won't end up as a whole number, so we're going to do 2 times 4 and 1 times 4. So 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3/8. Okay, now let's have a look at 1/2. So down here we have the shape at the bottom is 1/2. We've times both of the numbers by 4 and made it 4/8. Now here's 4/8. Now the fraction is the exact same size, it's just chopped up into smaller parts. Now for the easy part, 4 plus 3 is 7. And the denominator stays the same, will be 7/8. Let's check with the picture. So we've got 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 0/8. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3. 1, 2, 3 is 7 out of 8. Okay, so the next one is 5/6 take away 8/12. Now I want you guys to pause the video and have a go on your own first. Draw a picture if it's going to help you. So pause the video now. Okay, 5/6 take away 8/12. Now we can't do the take away because the denominators are the same. Now this can be solved two ways. It can be solved using multiplication. So we will change this into 12ths. Or we could use division. We haven't done division yet, so I'm going to use division. So 12 divided by 2 will get to 6, and then what we do to the bottom we have to do to the top would be 8 divided by 2. So 8 divided by 2 will be 4, and 12 divided by 2 will be 6. Now I've made a mistake here, this should be take away, so I'll just fix that. Now the denominators are the same, so we can do the takeaway. So 5/6 take away 4/6 is 1/6. Okay, let's check visually. So here we have 5/6. We're going to take away 4/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're left with 1/6. Now if you did the multiply way. So if you multiplied 6 by 2 and 5 by 2 to get both denominators to 12, the answer you would have got is 2/12. Now these are actually equivalent fractions. So if you look down here, we have 1/6 and 2/12. And as you can see, they're both the same size. So 2/12 and 1/6 are the exact same size. The twelfths are just broken into smaller pieces. Okay, I hope you liked my video. I'll just finish with a joke. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9.